Snow on the ground. Looks like hay making weather to me. Oop, let's fire up this windrower. After I drop my gloves in the snow, fire up this windrower. Got the 7530 out. We'll get this guy out of here, and I'm gonna make an attempt on that little snippet right there to see what it looks like. Oh man, frozen mud. Yeah, before anybody bitches at me for not cleaning up my equipment before I put it away, it has not officially been put away. So, I'm pretty sure there's a preheat on this one. I know there is on that one. That's gonna have to come out. Oh, it's cold in here. I can set my temperatures here. Maybe there isn't a preheat, I don't know. It might be here. Usually you push that button in. I don't know, it's cold as it is. It may not start. I don't see any preheater. Loading settings, please wait. It'll do that. Touch screen there. It's like Tim's got things everywhere over this. Right there, I think I might have put that 360 on there. It says loading settings, please wait. Ah, fuck it. It's not gonna start. Yes! Woohoo! It did start. Cool. Let her warm up a second. I got fuel in it. Let her warm up a second. I know that. Well, that one's got brand new batteries in it, so Timothy should be coming with a key because Dad took. Okay, so we're gonna hit the preheater. No, that's this guy right here. Please wait. Preheating engine. So what this is there's a coil in the intake manifold, or the intake manifold, and what that coil does is it gets hot and preheats the air. So when it's ready to go, it's ready to go. And there it is. It'll fire. All right. This guy's running. I'm gonna get that one out of here, and he'll take this out. He'll take this out of the way, and we'll get those out. I'm gonna go attempt to mow that field right there, see if I get stuck. See what happens. Anyway, we're gonna go rake hay. Make hay. Mow, rake, and bale is what we're gonna do. So the whole thing here tonight or today is to get this hay on the ground during the day, and then have it all raked up and ready to go, because tonight it's supposed to get down below 20, or right around 20 degrees, which will stiffen everything up enough that it'll go right through the baler without any problems. And that's my plan. I've done some work to the knives on the knife arms. This morning I reset the knife arms so that they would sweep correctly, and I sharpened them. I don't have new knives for it, but I think I'll be okay because I sharpened them up enough and it should work. So that's the plan. Okay, so I'm mowing about as close as I can get to those posts and still feel comfortable. They could really ruin my day if I actually hit them. It has laid down pretty flat in most areas, so I actually have to go pretty slow to get it up. I've got the header tilted all the way forward on this. So we've got a full crew running down here. The baler is not running. The baler will not run until either tonight. Oh, there's a cow horn. Either tonight or tomorrow morning on this ground, because it is still not frozen enough. This hay that is here, this mulch hay, is also a very good insulation for the soil, for the ground. But we've gone slow enough, and we've got it to the point where we can actually, get it up off the ground. You can see where I've gone, and you can see where Joseph is running the hay rake on the what we've mowed right away. Look at that cat. There's a cat right there in the fence line. See him? Running. Anyway, so the reason I have him raking this right away is because we really truly need to get the ground exposed so that'll freeze hard enough that I can run that extraordinarily heavy baler over top of the ground. Okay, and as you can see in the distance, you got Timothy running the Hydra Swing over there, and in the very, very far distance is my nephew Cody. He's running the Case windrower. So I got 3 machines running at a fairly slow pace. I'm only going about 5.5 miles an hour. I should go a little faster. I can pick it up to about 6.5, and that just gets it up off the ground enough that I can really, get as much as I can. Wood is pretty well rotted off, and I mean rotted off at the ground level. Joe is able to scrape it up with the, see that water laying there? I know there's a wet spot here. There's a spring here, and that'll suck my ass right in there, and I'll be in big ass trouble. So you can see I just went around, and that's okay to go around. It's, the hay has to come off of here. The material has to come off of here. There's some kind of a dead animal. It has to come off of here because it will smother itself out. And I don't really want to put corn on this farm. It is 130 acres, but I just don't want to put corn on it. It's always been a good hay producer, and I just would rather it stay a hay producing field. Here comes Cody now. But yeah, we've been working at this for several hours now. Teresa's going to come down with lunch for all of us, and I was kind of hoping that she would take over running a rake, but I don't think she's going to. So I can maybe get that baler in the field here, but it's just not quite froze enough. Yeah. I'm fortunate today that we do have cloud cover. It is snowing to the south of us by quite a bit. There was snow on the ground this morning when I got up, and that has since evaporated off. But we've got cloud cover, so that direct contact with the grass, with the sun, isn't thawing stuff out. So yesterday we had a thawing issue. Even though I worked all day in the field, it was thawing out from the bottom up and the top down, so it kind of met in the middle. 2 inches of frozen ground by the end of the day was about 1 inch of frozen ground, if not less. It might have been 3 inches of frozen ground, but by the time it was done, I had less than 1 inch of frozen ground. I was actually breaking through with the tractor pretty bad. I had to get out of that place. But I wasn't baling, I was just moving hay around with the loader and wagon, and I didn't film anything, but this is it. This is what we're doing, and hopefully, I'm hoping beyond all hope that we get these farms done today. There's several hundred acres down here that need to be mowed today, and you just got to be really careful. I saw Cody, look at that, there's water right there, and there's water standing here. And if you get caught into that standing water, beneath it is mud, and we don't really want to be into the mud. So, starting to break through there now a little bit. You can see my wheels are coming up wet. So it is thawing on the top a little bit, but once the sun goes down, temperature will drop dramatically, and probably by 10 o'clock tonight I'll be able to go everywhere I need to go with the baler. So the deal is, or what I'm thinking I'm going to do, is mow until I'm finished down here, and then go home, take a couple hour nap, and then fire up the 8530 and the Krone baler, come down here and knock this shit out, and hopefully be done with what I need to get done with by somewhere around 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. And then tomorrow we'll go ahead and do it all over again on another place. I should be able to do 300-400 bales tonight. At least that's the plan. Whether it comes together or not, I don't know. We'll find out. We will definitely find out. But haymaking 2019 is now in full swing. So brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Brace yourselves. I'm going to get my hands on the wheel and on that stick there in case I do break through and I need to accelerate at a pretty rapid rate. It really doesn't look like I'm getting a hell of a lot, but to be honest with you, it's already dry. And if you know, when you cut hay, it's wet. It's somewhere around 85% moisture, and you dry it down to somewhere around 10 to 15. And when you're done, this is already pre-dry, so it's actually going to bale very nicely. And I don't think I've lost a lot due to the type of year that we're having, or the weather that we're having, or the situation that I'm dealing with right now. I really don't think I've lost much. But anyway, the windrows look big when he's got them raked up, so I'm happy. Let's get on with it.